Hello friends, today we are going to see how to install a SQL Server 2022 starting from the scratch. Open your web browser and just type SQL Server 2022 download. So upon searching this, you will get the first option itself as SQL Server downloads hosted by Microsoft. Just click on this. So this is the Microsoft's web page wherein you have three different options. Okay, so in the main itself, and below here you will have a developer and Express edition as well. So I'll just give a brief about these three, and then we'll move to these things. Okay, so the first thing is SQL Server on Azure. So Azure is a Microsoft's cloud environment, wherein the SQL Server will be hosted there, and you will get a connection straight away from the Azure cloud, and you will be built against that usage of SQL Server. You can configure it. You will be provided admin module, and using which you can use the server database from the Azure cloud directly into your premises without having the need to install the SQL Server on your servers or machines. The next one is SQL Server at the edge. So it's basically a descendant of SQL Server on Azure, and it's a little bit enhanced version, wherein the latest SQL Server database engines would be installed with industry-leading performance, security, and query processing capabilities. So this is also a same kind of SQL Server, but it is done in a industry standard basis, and it is much useful in the IoT processing in the Internet of Things. So it's a kind of industry standard application. So it's a straight advanced model of SQL Server on Azure. So these two things are fully operated on a cloud basis. And the third one is the SQL Server on premises. This is nothing but the same SQL Server, but it is provided as a download to the premises on premises installation. So this option will go to a page wherein it will ask for a trial information. So you need to register this, and then you will get a page for downloading the trial version. So this is also for the companies who want to use the SQL Server, but they are not sure about the performance and capabilities. So they can fill in this information and then give download option. It will give a download exe for the installation. So it's a trial version, but you cannot use it for a production use, but still you can use it and check how the SQL Server is performing for your organization. So this we are not going to install. Rather, we will go with the developer option. And then there is another option available, which is SQL Express. So this is a free edition. These two are free editions. Okay. So, but the Express edition comes with a limited product features. It doesn't come with a full enhanced way of SQL Server operation. So if the SQL Server is 100%, then this Express edition would contain like somewhere around 40 to 50% somewhere with limited features. You may not be able to do entire operations of SQL Server. But the developer option is a full free edition wherein it is licensed for development and test database only. So it is not for the production use. You can download and you can just use it for your personal education and checking or development of softwares which you wanted to do at home, not for the company use. So what we will do, we will use the developer option. So I already downloaded it, so I'm just clicking that exe which it has downloaded. So it will ask for permissions, so please ensure you have admin privileges for the installation. So I'll go with the basic installation. You can have custom as well. So custom is nothing but it will ask for the location and then it will install, but you can configure it a little more while going forward. So I'll go with the basic installation now. So it's nothing much bigger. If you want, you can enhance it. If any other feature is needed also, you can just open the SQL setup and then you can install the missing features which you want. Later on, we will have more detailed videos on this SQL Server 2022. At the moment, I will continue with the basic installation. So just accept the terms and license conditions. Now I'm changing the install location because I don't want to install it in a C drive. I'm going with a D drive. So I already have a DB folder, so I'm using that. If you want, you can create a new folder and you can save that as a installation, the install location. But you need to provide it in here itself. After installing, you can't change the path of the server, but you can change the path of the database. I'll tell you later on in future videos. Okay. So at the moment, I'm providing the install location, then I'm clicking install. So first it will start downloading it because this is just a installer. It's not the exact setup file which is provided to you for the installation. So first basically it will download all the packages which are required for the installation, and it will automatically proceed for a installation. So I'll just skip for a few minutes so that once it is downloaded and when it starts installation, I'll continue the video. Just wait, it will complete. Maybe depending upon your internet speed, it might vary. In few cases, it may finish in 3-4 minutes if the internet speed is good enough, because it has to download around approximately 1.1 GB. So that much data will be utilized on your internet connection. After which it will start an installation. I'll show that progress. So guys, now it has downloaded. Now it has started the execution. It is starting to install this SQL Server 2022. So I think it might take few more minutes to install. Let's see it is finish. If it is finishing fast, we can see in this itself. It's going fast. So the developer edition is a full-fledged software, but you cannot use it for the corporate usage. Say for companies to use as a database for your users. Okay, so but you can have the same features in the evaluation edition as well. So the evaluation edition may have little bit more features. I'll try to make another video with the evaluation edition. Okay, so this is a basic installation. So with this, you will be able to do all sorts of operations on the database. Create tables, drop tables, insert, delete, whatever. A lot of operations are there. Okay, so later on we will see one by one with each and every operation. I'll make a separate videos to understand the features better. Okay, so it's almost through. It's more than 60% now. I think it should finish in another 1 minute or something. I'll just pause it, and once it's completed, I'll resume. The installation of evaluation version is also the same way. It doesn't have any difference. Only the difference is it will have an evaluation edition here. Otherwise, it's exactly the ditto, same, and there is no difference. You have to just select the installation folder and you have to start the installation. And once installation is complete, it will say with the details. I'll tell you the same. It's almost done. So here itself will I can show you how it will be. It's almost complete. It's more than 95% now. Yeah, it's finished. So this has to come. This ensures that your SQL Server has been completely installed. So this the parameters shown here is nothing but the key features, means key things which you have to see. So first one is the SQL Server, what it has installed. Okay, so the this is the connection string for the SQL Server. So if you want to connect it from a different data, different application or something, you will have to do it. So here you have localhost. If you are connecting from a different server or a different machine, you have to give the IP address here. and this is the database on which you want to connect. So by default there is a master database, so you can use the master database, or you can create a different database. Usually the general good practice is to create a new database and use that database for your applications. And trusted connection is true, so it's nothing different, so it's in the same machine, so it's the trusted connection is true. Okay, and then you have the log folder. So even though I have given the SQL engine folder as D, the log folder comes in the C drive. Since we have not customized the installation, it will by default choose the C drive, OS drive, for the installation of log folder. So if it gets full by any chance, you need to clean this, otherwise it will have slowness or your workstation issues. So this D drive, this is the path wherein your data files will be stored. All your data, what you are feeding to the SQL server, will be stored in this location. So this is for log, this is for your data, and this is for the version information. So this is not much of use. Okay. So these are the things, and I'll just copy the connection string alone and just open a notepad and just paste it for future use. Okay. So there is one more way of ensuring. So I'll just close this, okay? But there is this is an just SQL Server installation. So the SQL Server installation is finished, but this doesn't mean that you can connect to the database directly. So if you have any adapter, you can straight away connect it through that adapter and see connect to the database which you want to use. But if you want, but in general, there is a tool provided by the Microsoft itself, that is SSMS. That's the SQL Management Studio. So I'll tell you in another video how to install that as well. So that is much better way of using the SQL Server. So now to ensure the server is installed properly, we need to check one more thing. Okay, just open services.msc. Okay, so go to SQL Server here, Microsoft SQL. Okay, so it will be nice. Sorry. Okay, so this needs to be running. This is your main SQL Server service. If this is not running, that means your engine is not installed. So this needs to be running if you want to connect to the database as well. So sometimes you may have issues while connecting. I'll tell you later on. So in that time, you need to restart this service. And other services are browser and other services. I'll tell you in detail in another video on those services as well. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Next video, I'll showcase how to install a SSMS. Okay. Please like and subscribe if you like this video.